Hey, what's going on, guys? Mcskillet here with another CSGO video, and today I'm doing a video on the 5 most expensive blue skins for CSGO. And I've always thought of doing this video in the past, but I thought it would be kind of pointless because you can kind of just go in the Steam market and then sort it by the ones that are most expensive. But lately, the prices for a lot of these rare factory new collector skins have just been getting out of control. Some of these skins are not even traded on the Steam market anymore, and some of them there's only like 1 or 2 on the Steam market. And I've tried to figure out the prices, like the average recent prices for all these skins, so I can actually make a real top 5, because now it's not really as simple as just ordering it by most expensive to least expensive, and a lot of you guys want this video anyway, so I will be finally making this video on the 5 most expensive blue weapon skins. And a lot of these skins are just so hard to get a hold of now, because almost all of them, these rare factory new skins, are all owned by collectors, and none of these guys ever want to sell. But without further delay, let's get right into the first skin. So starting off, we have the M4A4 Radiation Hazard Factory New, and the cheapest one I could currently find for this is around $115 on OP Skins. And there's some other random skins that I think are a little bit more valuable in the Steam market, but they've only sold at expensive prices a few times, and this skin on average really does sell for more than like the Nova Modern Hunter and the Nova Blaze Orange. Those skins are not worth nearly as much as they really are in the market. They're just kind of high right now because there's such a low supply, but usually people will actually list those for a lot lower. But on average, this skin will outsell them at around $115 and more for one that has a better float value and that is a lot cleaner. So next up, we've got the AK-47 Black Laminate Factory New, and the cheapest one for this skin that I can find right now is $170, and they really are selling at these prices. For some reason, I've seen them being valued on some gambling sites at over $200, and I think either people are just paying a lot for these, or someone's trying to like manipulate the system and just buy them so the average gets screwed up. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but it's very hard to get a hold of this skin if you actually want it as a play skin now. It's actually not too hard to get these in trade-ups unless it's gotten a lot more expensive. But I remember I've gotten one of these in a trade-up before. But the cheapest one I can find now is $170, and it seems like they actually are selling at these high prices. So pretty crazy how expensive this AK is now. So the next skin is just a skin that's just incredibly rare to get factory new. Basically never comes factory new. I actually want to try to buy one of these right now. And someone did manage to duplicate like 6 of these. I came across this crazy inventory the other day where this guy had like 40 duplicates of some specific skins, and he had 5 dupes of this skin. And luckily, I've heard some confirmation that duping does not happen anymore, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. And it doesn't look like he's really active, so that could actually screw up the prices of these if that guy tries to sell all of his duped Mag7 Hazards at once. But right now, people are really buying these for over $200, and they haven't been listed on OP Skins or Bit Skins in a while. And I think there's only 1 on the Steam market right now, so it's super, super rare, and you cannot really get this in a trade-up easily. It's not like some of the other skins that are rare. So next up, we've got kind of an interesting item, because this item is currently not on OP Skins, not on Bit Skins, not on the Steam market, and it's not even on CSGO Lounge. So as you can see, there's a super low supply of these right now, and I guess a lot of them are owned by collectors that do not want to sell them. This is the P250 Modern Hunter Factory New, and it's quite crazy. It seems just super difficult to get these. I don't know what people end up paying in prices. My friend says that you could sell a normal one for around 170 keys right now. I'm not sure on the exact price, but I'm going to say it's at least $300 to try to get one of these, unless you get lucky if someone that isn't aware that these are like completely non-existent on any of the CSGO trading platforms or market platforms right now. They just seem to be completely bought out. Just a super rare P250 skin. And finally, we have the most expensive blue of them all, the MP7 Whiteout Factory New. And the price for this skin goes for $340 or more. And I think $340 is pretty cheap for these. There's actually one on OP Skins for $340, so that's why I'm saying $340 plus right now. But usually, like the past couple of weeks, I haven't seen any of them being listed for under $500. And all the ones that get listed for under $400 are crafted from trade-ups. And the problem about crafting the skin from a trade-up is when you craft it from a trade-up, it has like a 0.06999. It just has a really bad float value, so it's only like a small decimal point from minimal wear away. And I don't really think those look as nice because they have like a much bigger scratch in the back. But if you want to get one that's not from a trade-up, one that someone actually got in a drop from ages ago that has a low float, those can cost you a lot. Like I've been looking for one of those for a while, and I was able to finally find one that has a 6 1 float, which is super low, and I paid around $600 in keys for that. But I actually do think it's worth it just because of pretty much all the low float ones are owned by collectors that do not want to sell it. So I'm glad I was able to finally pick up one of those. But just letting you know, the MP7 Whiteout, it's not too hard to get the ones that have these shitty float values from trade-ups. But anything lower than like the average float for a factory new one is pretty hard to come across because you cannot really craft those in trade-ups. And people try to do these crazy trade-up attempts. I've actually tried it before and never got lucky enough to get them, where you have like 5% and they just try it a bunch of times, and it's actually pretty profitable if you get sort of lucky. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm Mcskillet, and I'm out.